Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, we have sold a ton of these Fleetwood Discoveries over the past several years, and the most popular floor plan for us to sell is this one right here. It's the Model 36T. Folks, this is a 1999 Fleetwood Discovery 36T, one power slide out. This unit is a diesel pusher. It's got the big 275 horsepower ISB Cummins diesel with 660 pound-feet of torque. The workhorse of the Cummins diesel line, over 1 billion road miles have been put on these 275 ISB Cummins diesel motors. This unit doesn't have 1 billion miles, of course. It's got 75,000 miles, which is not even broke in for this motorhome. This unit was purchased new. I've got the receipts in there for over $135,000. And remember, folks, that's back in 1999. This is an absolutely beautiful coach for the price. Got the 6500 Onan LP generator that runs great. Power slide out with awning topper. There's no delamination. The striping, the finish looks immaculate for this year model coach. Good looking motorhome, folks. It's going to have up to 138 point inspection by our certified RV techs. Got a lot of nice options. Got the Alcoa wheels. Tires look good. Got the trailer tow package on the back, and it's got a tow bar on the back. Now, folks, you know, we're going to leave that tow bar in there because those are pretty expensive. They're several $100s. You will have to have a Roadmaster, what's the word I'm thinking of? The Roadmaster hooks on the front of your tow vehicle, the mounting hardware, and you'll have to have that put on your vehicle before you can use this bar. But it does have the tow bar on the back. Now, folks, I don't guarantee those tow bars in any way because they are used, so I don't know what's been towed with it, but it is there. And I do know they are several $100s because I've got the same setup on my motorhome, and they're not cheap. You can see the exterior in this thing looks amazing for the year model. I mean, this is a 1999 model. You have to remind yourself this thing's 16, 17 years old because it looks like a lot newer and obviously been taken care of. You know, a lot of these Discoveries had the wheel covers. This has actually got the solid alloy wheels. You got full pass-through storage. This is on a Frieghtliner chassis. It's got the 6-speed Allison transmission. That 275 Cummins, folks, will take you as fast as you want to go in a vehicle this size. If you want to run 65 or 70 miles an hour or 80 miles an hour, this vehicle can do it. Of course, Fleetwood's patented power platform, which basically gives you a lot more exterior storage than most other brands. Frieghtliner Custom Chassis, which is a good thing, folks, because that is the most popular chassis for motorhomes. And the good thing about another good thing about a Frieghtliner, you'll never have a hard time finding anybody to work on them. Frieghtliner parts are readily available because there's more Frieghtliner motorhomes on the road than anything else. And to find a diesel shop that can't work on a Frieghtliner, which is what most diesel mechanics learn to work on when they first start out, is like finding a auto repair place that can't work on a Ford or a Toyota. It's just something that doesn't happen. A good looking motorhome, folks. The glass is perfect, windshield's perfect, 6500 Onan LP generator, which we'll make sure works great. Folks, we perform up to 138 point inspection on this motorhome after purchase by our certified RV techs. We're going to fix anything on that checklist that may not work, which I don't think we're going to have a problem with it. Got the window awnings, got the Lumigard patio awnings, power steps. Let's take a look inside this motorhome, folks. I'm going to tell you, you're going to look long and hard to find another 1999 model that looks as good and as clean as this one is. Now, folks, I know it's not new. It is a 17-year-old coach. But when you look at what this thing cost new, which is $135,000 in 1999 dollars, not 2016 dollars, so obviously a lot more now, and you look at the condition of this one, and you can buy it for almost $100,000 less. You know, that's a lot. That's a chunk of change to lose, and a lot of money for you to save by buying this used RV. Almost $100,000 in savings, folks, and this thing is beautiful, folks. Look at the ceiling. This got the crowned roof, so you don't have any standing water. Notice there's no water stains. Look around the air vents. I've got the air conditioner, or one of them on now. It's got two of them. But it's got no black residue around the vents, which is a sign that they've kept the filters changed, because if they don't change the filters, you get a black residue on this white carpeted headliner, and the only way to get that residue off is to use a cleaner so strong it bleaches it bright white. And you can obviously tell when one's been cleaned like that, because you'll see bleach marks all around the vents. This one's got none of that, so it's obviously been taken care of. I was looking at the paperwork when they bought it new. They traded in a 3-year-old coach when they bought this one brand new, so obviously they weren't beginning RV owners. They were seasoned veterans, so obviously they've taken care of it. You've got a manual point satellite dish. Up here in the front, you've got air brakes, power gear, hydraulic leveling jack, 75,000 miles. Backup camera works great. It's got the overhead TV, 6-speed push button automatic Allison. Even has the heated and cooled cup holders. Now, how cool is that? Flex steel leather captain's chairs that look great. The dash looks good. You know, another thing you can look for, if they've had cats or dogs in their motorhome, you're going to see claw marks on the dash, because that's where a lot of critters love to sit. And of course they scratch it up. This one has none of that. No smoke odors. I mean, this is a nice motorhome for its age and the price. Now, granted, you can buy you something a few years newer for 60, 70 grand that may have an extra slide, may have a few amenities that this one doesn't have, may look a little newer, but this one right here for $39,900 will do everything that $60,000, $70,000 coach will do, and save you a lot of money. Got the upgrade fantastic vent fan here in the kitchen. You've got the real Corian countertops, real hardwood floors here in the kitchen. You've got a stovetop and oven. You've got a full microwave. You've got the full side-by-side refrigerator, freezer. This unit also has the optional washer and dryer, which nice option to have, and a very expensive one if you want to add it to your current coach. You've got opposing sofas, which is just one thing I love about the 36T. Both the front seats swivel around for party seating, so you can sit 2 people up there. Both of these sofas make beds, so you can sit 3 people here, 2 in the front. So you can have 7 or 8 people back here in a nice conversation area, and you can sleep 2 to 4, depending on how big the people are, when you fold the beds out. Plus, this one doesn't have the table and chairs, it's got the table booth. So you actually got another bed right here. So that's 2, 4. So you can sleep 5 to 6 people before you even count the bed in the back. So this has actually got the sleeping capacity of most Class C's, but you're in a Class A, so you get the bigger fuel tanks, the bigger water tanks, more inside and outside storage, and a whole lot better ride and drive than a Class C. But you still get the sleeping capacity that you need. So if you're looking for a motorhome, a Class A diesel motorhome the whole family can use, normally that's hard to find, but here you go, folks. This here can sleep probably as many people as you want to carry with you, plus give you plenty of room for an air mattress if you need to sleep some more. Solid hardwood cabinetry. You know, this has got Fleetwood's power shed system, which is built by Intelitech. What it is, this has got a 30 amp hookup, so you don't have to pay extra for a 50 amp service. And what it does, your air conditioners, when you turn them on, will do a power shed, which they'll run the compressor on one air, switch to the other air, and run the fan on the first air. And every minute or two, it'll switch back. So that way you've got cold air coming out of all your vents at all the times you're running both airs, but you're not having to pay extra for that 50 amp side. And you know, a lot of times you get into some of these older campgrounds, they have a limited number of 50 amp sites, and you have to settle for 30 anyway. But this way you can still run both air conditioners even when you're on 30 amp. You've got a built-in inverter. All the books and manuals are included. I love the way these bathrooms have the hallway just kind of curves over. It gives you a little bit more privacy. You get the nice the nice Corian matching lavatory tops. You got plenty of storage in here. You got a medicine cabinet, glassed in shower. It's got a skylight, and you can look around the skylight. They've obviously kept this thing serviced and the roof serviced Because most 99 models you look at, you're going to see water stains around a slide out, but this one has none of those, which I know it's kind of dark in here. I'll try to, but there are no water stains around the slide out. And again, this carpeted headliner will show water stains very, very easily, and you can't get them off. So if you ever do develop a leak in one of these, you're going to see it pretty quick. Private water closet. Notice how this door opens up all the way, gives you a nice privacy barrier. This way you've got the entire bedroom and bathroom to get ready in. You got the upgrade porcelain RV toilet, and like I said, you do have the washer and dryer combo, which is something you may or may not need or use, but you can take this out if you're not going to use it, put it on Craigslist, get you a few $100 for it, have you a nice closet, or just keep it and help the resale value. And you've got another, and I like that, folks, the bathroom entirely closes off with solid doors, so you can get plenty of privacy. Got a really nice rear bedroom, and this is, you know, this is a 37-foot motorhome, so it's kind of in that size range of not too big, not too small, but you get a really nice size bedroom with this layout. Queen Island beds. You've got nightstands on each side, which is very handy. You've got reading lamps, plenty of storage back here. Of course, your second air conditioner returns back here, so you can get plenty of airflow. At the foot of the bed, you get that big hanging closet. You've got a TV, more drawer space, storage underneath the bed. And you've got some nice crown molding. I mean, this is a nice motorhome, folks. Got the original factory bedspread. The people that had this thing were obviously very experienced RV owners, and they've kept this thing serviced very well. I don't think it's been sitting out in the elements very much. You can tell that by the condition of the exterior. Because, you know, you look at a lot of 99 models, it's faded, you got stripes cracking and stuff like that. But this one right here, to be the age and the price range, is very, very nice. Great floor plan. I sell a bunch. These 36Ts, at least to us, I don't know statistically if they're the best-selling floor model of the Discoveries, but I know to us, we sell more 36Ts than any other floor plan Discoveries, because they're a great size. They're not too big, not too small. Opposing sofas, got the washer and dryer. You got the private bedroom in the back. And just a well-built quality coach, something that should last you and your family for many years and save you a lot of money. I mean, the good thing about this, folks, you can buy it today, use it for a year, use it for 2 years. You're not going to lose any money, folks. You keep it in the same condition it's in now, this unit will bring pretty close to what we're asking for today a couple of years from now. And in the right time of year, 2 years from now, it'll bring $39,900, because I know right when spring first starts, everybody's looking for these inexpensive diesels. They want a nice one. And I mean, heck, folks, almost $100,000 savings. I mean, there's no way you can go wrong. We have financing with interest rates as low as 3%. We have extended terms available up to 144 months with approved credit. Our prices are out the door, plus sales tax. And you only pay sales tax if you're a Georgia resident, because we're a Georgia dealer. All out-of-state buyers will pay their sales tax when they title this RV in their home state at their local DMV office, and we give you a 45-day temporary tag, no charge to you. We don't charge any extra fees. We're not like other RV dealerships that charge you $7,000 or $8,000 in fees on top of the advertised price. And you know what I'm talking about: dock fees, freight fees, processing fees, prep fees, tag fees, title fees, temp tag fees, checkout fees, get ready fees, whatever they come up with, folks. All those fees are 100% dealer profit. Doesn't matter what you call them, folks. I'll tell you exactly what they are. They're rip-off fees, because they're ripping you off. All those fees are 100% profit. They're completely unnecessary to purchase a used or brand new RV. Don't fall victim to that fee scam that RV dealers have popped up in the last several years. I mean, folks, think about it. When this unit was new, and according to the paperwork in 1999, they charged no extra fees. They didn't charge. I've been doing this over 20 years, and when I first started, nobody charged fees. But suddenly, here it comes, 2016, everybody's charging several $1,000s in fees, and it's all a scam. It's a way to get people to pay more for the RV by disguising the extra profit in the form of fees, and it's completely legal. Don't fall victim to that scam, folks. We have no extra fees. Our prices are out the door. We've been in business for 48 years right here in Ringgold, Georgia. We sell 500 to 600 used motorhomes, campers, fifth wheels a year. We're one of the oldest, largest, and most successful family-run, third-generation, independently owned used RV dealerships in the country. Folks, we've got more in-stock RVs than any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us. We've been in business, like I said, almost half a century. We have sold RVs just in the last several years to buyers from all 50 states, including multiple sales to Alaska and Hawaii. We've sent over 2,000 motorhomes, campers, and fifth wheels all over Canada, coast to coast. We've sent over 30 overseas. In fact, we're sending one to England later this week that we sold last week. To England, Italy, Australia, the Netherlands, and other countries. And the reason why, folks, is simple. It's our prices and the way we do business. We don't nickel and dime you to death. We don't use commission salespeople, which means no sales pressure, no high pressure sales tactics, no games, no gimmicks, none of that junk here, folks. Also, we have great financing, interest rates as low as 3%. Other dealers will actually cost you thousands of dollars in higher RV payments because they mark the interest rates up over what the bank approves you for, double or more sometimes. And folks, when you add up 144 months and the dealer marking the rate up 2 or 3%, that's a lot of money right there, folks, a lot of money. And that you're overpaying for financing. At Parkway RV Center, we offer financing as a courtesy, not a way to make money. You know, that's why, and I'm going to tell you, the way these other dealers operate, it's starting to bite them a little bit, because now they've been doing this for the last few years, and people who bought RVs a few years ago, who paid the fees, who got suckered into buying all the extended warranties and gap insurance and exterior and interior protection packages and adding it to their loan, and who are paying double the rate they got approved for. Folks, all that's starting to bite them in the butt now, because now these people are trying to go back to the dealer they originally bought their RV from to trade it in and find out they owe $15,000, $20,000 more than what their RV's worth, simply because these other dealers run them through the cleaners when they bought it the first time. And of course, unfortunately, they have to come to us, and we have to try to tell them that there's nothing we can do for them when they're that far upside down. I mean, we can handle a little bit of negative equity, but when you get I had a guy here this morning who went up the street 3 years ago, bought a brand new motorhome, and owed $22,000 more than retail value of his trade-in, and was shocked. He had no idea, folks. But let me give you a hint. Like this one right here, folks, it was $135,000 new. Here it is with 75,000 miles, which is absolutely nothing for a diesel, for almost $100,000 less. If you buy one of these motorhomes brand new, I don't care what you paid for it, what you negotiated them down to, when you drive that new RV off their lot, you lost 33%. If you just drive it 50 foot down the road, turn around, bring it back, told them you changed your mind, you want to sell it back to them, guess what? You're selling them back a used RV, not a new one. And it's going to cost you about 33% of whatever you just paid. In other words, if you bought this one brand new, of course now they're closer to $200,000. But if you paid $135,000, drove it around the block, brought it back to the dealership, they'd have paid you about $85,000, $87,000 back for it. Whew, that's a lot of money to lose, folks. Just to smell the new RV smell for a few months. That's a lot of money. Give us a call. We're going to make you a deal. We're going to make it worth your while to buy this motorhome, no matter where you're coming from, even if it's thousands of miles away, because I don't care how far away you've lived, folks. We've sold somebody in your area an RV before in the last 48 years, and they came that far away because of our prices. $39.9 out the door. 706-965-7929 is our office number. After hours sales help is 423-605-6747. Our website's parkwayrvcenter.com. We got over 170 plus used motorhomes, campers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, cars, trucks. We got a little bit of everything, folks, and we trade for a little bit of everything. Check out our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, get the latest updates. I try to post a couple of videos a day of RVs, and you never know what you're going to see from one day to the next. We too trade for cars and trucks. Not something we primarily sell, but we do occasionally trade for them. So if you've got a car, truck, classic car, dune buggy, four-wheelers, lawn equipment, tractors, gold, silver, jewelry, guns, local property, folks, we traded for it all. Tools, You know, we'll trade for anything we can sell. So if you've got something oddball to trade and nobody will trade, none of the other RV dealers will trade for it, you just might be surprised what we'll give you for it. Because the more different it is, the more we like it. You know, the only thing, I'll warn you right now, the only thing we can't trade for, and for those of you who have them, you know why, are street motorcycles like Harley Davidsons. There is, I think, 3 to 4 Harley Davidsons for sale to every RV in the country. The market's literally flooded with them so bad that the Harley dealers in the Chattanooga area are not even buying any motorcycles at any price because they don't have room for them. There's literally 100 motorcycles for every 100 used motorcycles for every buyer. So good. It's a good if you're wanting to buy a used motorcycle, but if you want to trade it, folks, I just can't do nothing with them. I mean, I'm sorry, but I hate to lose the business, but I'm not going to trade for something that's going to sit out here a year or two to sell when I've got a motorhome that'll sell in a couple of weeks. I mean, just what doesn't make much sense to me business-wise or financially. But other than that, folks, we'll trade for just about anything. Give us a call. Drop us an email. If you want to fly in, drive this RV home, just give us a call. Work out a deal with your non-commissioned salesperson. They'll have the unit checked out, ready to go. We'll pick you up for free at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport, bring you back here, do a walkthrough with one of our RV techs, do the paperwork, and you drive it home. If you want it delivered, we deliver anywhere in the United States. You just pay whatever it costs us to bring it to you and get my driver back home. If you want to rent a car to get to us, we'll, of course, help you drop your car off at a local rental car terminal. No extra charge during business hours. And we also sell brand new tow dollies if you want to haul your own car back. I don't sell them to the general public, only to those who buy an RV from us. And I can sell you a brand new 2016 or 17 tow dolly, folks, with a warranty for about the same or just a little bit more than you're going to pay for a used one on Craigslist. So keep that in mind as well. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. You can call us at 706-965-7929 or after hours 423-605-6747. This unit's going on eBay plus about 20 other different websites nationwide. Hundreds of people are going to see this video in the next 24 to 48 hours. Somebody's probably going to buy this motorhome in the next few days. So if you're in the market, you can email us, but you always get faster response if you call. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.